Rating bugs out of 10. We're going to start out with the ladybug here. I feel like the ladybug is the George Washington of bugs. It's like the first bug you think of. And it deserves all the love it gets. It's got a great color. It's usually pretty gentle. They're small. I feel like the ladybug would be like the quarterback of the bug football team dating the cheerleader, or he'd be the cheerleader, gender equality and all that. But yeah, ladybugs are awesome. So I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. Next, we got
La Cucaracha,
which is kind of like the emblematic bad guy of the bug world. And, I think they deserve it. These guys is nasty. If you're seeing cockroaches in a house, there's some truly nasty activities going on under them floorboards. Then they have their signature move of like when you turn the lights on, they scatter everywhere really quick. That's just one of the worst things God's ever created. Not the worst, but not good. 3 out of 10. God, no. Jesus, no. These things are the worst. Absolutely the worst. First of all, their body looks like the path of a hurricane. What kind of insect body is that?
look at this freak.
Second of all, if you got silverfish in your house is too damp. It's moist. You might live in a swamp, maybe a bayou. Silverfish are absolutely horrendous. They're devastating. I'm going to go 2 out of 10. Next, we have the bee. And I'm fine with bees. I think I'm a little cooler on them than most people. I get it. They're important for like flowers and honey and stuff. There was that whole thing a few years ago about how they were going extinct. It's funny how that went away right after the election. No, I'm teasing. But yeah, bees are cool. They're important. I don't like the queen bee. It's like as big as a mouse. Miss me with all that. But overall, yeah, bees are fine. I'm going 7.5. Also, quick shout out to the yellow jacket. It's like the bee's aggressive cousin. It's like if a bee grew up without a dad. Okay, so I'm kind of neutral on the earthworm. I think they're good guys. I think they're important guys. I don't really like looking at them. I know that's not very body positive of me, but it's the truth. I remember in elementary school when they told us that if you cut a worm in half, both halves would grow into a new worm. So when I got home, I went in our front yard, I found a worm, and I thought if you just cut it into a ton of pieces, they would all grow into new worms. So I cut it into like 150 like tiny pieces, and it perished. But that's experimentation, baby. You gotta shoot your shot. So yeah, that's a little pro tip. Don't cut your worm into 150 pieces. But anyway, yeah, for the earthworm, I'm going 5 out of 10. Lightning bugs, let's go. These are the best bugs, hands down. I love these dudes. They remind me of summertime. They're fun to look at. They're pretty gentle, easy to catch. Yeah, I just love lightning bugs. Also, for a long time, I thought only gay men called them fireflies. Everybody else called them lightning bugs. I realize now that's not true, but just a little inside baseball there. But yeah, love lightning bugs. I'm going 10 out of 10. These guys are awesome. These guys are the worst, hands down. If you don't know what this is a house centipede, and they're terrible. First of all, just look at it. This is like looking at a crime scene. Every time I look at a house centipede, I feel like George Bush looking out of that plane at Hurricane Katrina. And the problem is they are so daggum fast. You try to stomp on them, it's like freaking trying to stomp on Michael Vick. And if you look these things up, every article's like, they look scary, but they're actually good because they eat these type of bugs and these kind of pests. I don't care. I don't care if they're eating members of MS-13. I don't want them in my house. This is like if God made every animal, but then Satan made this one. 0 out of 10. -6 out of 10. I don't want to ever see this thing again.